everyone, guys. As you know, today is test day, so today we're going to do a little bit of review. The questions that you're going to see here are going to look very familiar to the questions that you're going to see on the test, so I highly recommend that you watch this video a few times before you take the test. The test is over systems of linear equations and inequalities, so we're going to take a look at some of the things that you will see on the test. First, we discussed when we talked about a system, how many solutions does a system have? And so you can see here that a system can have one solution, which means that they intersect just one time. You can have infinite solutions. This is going to look like one line, but remember there's really two that overlap. Or a system can have no solution, which means that the lines are going to be parallel and they don't meet at all. All right. So again, your system can have one solution, infinite solution, or no solution. Let's take a look here at where the lines are going to meet. So we know that the solution is going to be where the lines intersect, but right now these lines are not intersecting at all. But just because we don't see lines intersecting does not mean that the lines aren't going to intersect. Right? So what we can do here is we can continue these lines with our ruler or with something that has a straight edge, and we can figure out where these lines are going to meet up. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm just going to continue to sort of draw this line here. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this other line. And if I extend those lines, I can see here that these lines actually are going to end up meeting. My line's a little bit off, but if you look, it looks like about right there, those lines will meet. And so then we would write the solution to that. So that's going to be a 1, 2, 3, so -3 and +2. So -3, +2 is going to be where those lines will meet, and that would be the solution. Right? So again, just because you don't see them meeting doesn't mean that they aren't going to meet. So we just need to extend the lines to see where they end up intersecting. Right, the next thing is a word problem given a graph. It says you are ordering an Uber to take you to the airport. The yellow Uber charges a fee of $2 and $2 per mile, and the blue Uber charges a fee of $5 and then 1 per mile. And how many miles will they cost the same? So we don't have to do a lot of work here because the graphs of the yellow and the blue Uber have been found for us. And so we just want to know when they will be the same. And so when they are the same is going to be when they meet. So we're looking for this point right here where they meet. So if we take a look at that, the solution is going to be at 3 and 8. So 3, 8. But we need to understand which is which, right? So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. So the x-axis represents the miles, so our x value is going to be the miles. And then the y-axis represents the cost. So that means that at 3 miles, the cost will be $8 for each. So they're going to be the same at 3 miles.
Attention teachers and students, we are now getting ready to transition to our 2A class. We're going to start with a theming gym and A120. You're now ready to transition to your 2A class at this time. Students, please remember to social distance while you're in the hallway. Thank you.
All right, sorry about the announcements. All right, the next question you're going to solve using any method. So we talked about 3 different methods. We can solve this by graphing, by substitution, or elimination. And we also have a calculator, so I'm going to solve this using Desmos. All right, so you guys are going to see me just type this in here in Desmos, and then that's going to give you my solution. Well, actually, this video is going to stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I'm going to record a second video, and I'll pick back up with this question.